Hello again, gang. Got a couple of pearl clamps. I'm gonna discuss it. What are they for? Well, they are for the Icon rack. They're much nicer than the old style. I did a video on the clamps before. The pearl clamps started way back with the original. It was the Jeff Porcaro rack. Jeff Porcaro back in the 80s designed the pearl rack. It was the DR1. And the clamps were much different. It would actually go in the top, but behind the rack it was a little different. You can go on Google and you can pull up pictures of the old original Jeff Porcaro DR1. Matter of fact, there's actually one for sale. I think it's on eBay. It might be on Marketplace. I don't remember now. Then as the drum racks kind of went on, there was the DR80 rack. Now that drum rack takes a specific clamp, and that was the PC8. I had bought a old school drum rack, just a front rack only, straight bar, and it came with a couple of DR8s, and I believe it also came with a couple of DR10s. Well, the DR8s didn't fit quite right, and I knew right away by the design. So I kind of went on and researched the drum racks a little bit and found out that the PC8 clamp only fits the DR80 rack, which is a black three-sided rack. It has straight legs. It doesn't have no T-bars on the bottom. It's just straight legs. And it has hinges that hold the legs together. It does not come apart. PC8s fit that rack. And then in my other video, I had shown the PC10, which the PC10 has two nuts like this, but it's a different design. It's a much different design. You can go back to that video and you can check them out. I do have the PC50, which has one nut, and right here it's on a hinge. So it's a little bit more simple, slightly lighter weight, smaller. So the PC50 actually was quite a good upgrade to the PC10. Now, I'm selling 5 PC10s on eBay right now. The reason why I have these is because I'm upgrading those clamps. I'm keeping the PC50s because I do have them outfitted on 2 racks, 2 older style racks. And they work good. It's all a matching set. So when you get clamps, you want to try to match up what you got. If you got PC10s, you want to try to collect PC10s. If you got PC50s, and so on. This is going to look much nicer. These are going to go on the Roland kit. So I'm going to have the new PCX-100s holding up the Roland kit. and I was able to upgrade my home practice kit with the PC50s and sell off the PC10s. So clamps, it's not really complicated. Like I said, there's those three. Obviously, you're not going to find the original PC1 clamps. That is a very rare rack. You can buy it. You can buy that rack. I mean, I think it might be on eBay. I don't remember now. But really, that rack was kind of a relic. It does not pivot. What I mean is the left and the right sides do not move. It stays squared up. So it's really not a kit that it's not really a rack you want to go with. Anyways, I don't have a PC50 available right now to compare with, but these clamps here are much nicer, a much cooler design. It hinges here instead of just being a bolt. It hinges. Of course, it's got the newer large wing nuts, and they just look good. They're in the same finish as the rack. So that's how you want to put it on. You know, what can I say? You cannot make a video under 10 minutes. It's impossible. But here at Drum Talk, it's a good way to kill some time talking about drums. It's always fun to talk about drums. So that's clamps. PCX-100. They also make the PCX-200, which is a clamp that is adjustable. And then they make a PCX-300, which has a extension on it, so it clamps, but where you clamp the tom actually comes way out, like about a foot, and it pivots. It comes out a lot more than the PCX-200. These sell for $40 each. They do not give these away. Or they're $40 a piece. There is not many used PCXs. Matter of fact, I didn't even really catch a break on this. Maybe $10 off because I bought the 2 used. But yeah, you can catch a much better deal on the PCX-50, on the PC50s, the older style. You're not going to get a great deal on these newer style clamps unless you buy a rack used and it has 3 or 4 of them on it. Yeah, these clamps are very valuable, and like I say, they're pricey. They do not give these away. This is $80 here. I think I spent almost 68, I think. So no, I did not get no crazy deal. But that's it. That's all I got to say. If you are outfitting a rack, do go with the PC100s right from the start. They're a much nicer looking clamp than the PC50s. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.